Hi there, folks. Episode 10 in our Big Red run through. Karlach, let's see, she's level 5 now. We went down the Barbarian Giant subclass. She's a great thrower. We've powered her up using the soul coins. And we've got, well, I think it's actually a really balanced group. Obviously, Karlach in the lead. Shadowheart with a Life Domain Cleric. Lae'zel started out, as we all know, as a Hexblade that couldn't hit a barn door. And so we swapped her out. She's now Monkey Magic, Open Hand Monk for us. We did have Astarion, but I changed over to Will, give him a run, and we went down Gloomstalker Ranger route. We are, as before, on honor mode, and we are just starting to press through the Underdark, taking folks down. I think what I will do is I will probably park this run through at this this kind of episode 10 stage, and then if people want to see it more, if you leave me a comment or drop me a message, I'll continue on with it. Otherwise, I'll pick up another track and I'll try a new class or a new subclass out. I've definitely got a hankering for something more stealthy. But like I say, we've got a little bit of time, you and I, so why don't we take a wander through and progress this auto mode playthrough. Now we've got for those that have played through, we know we're going to face some dangers down here. We've got a little mage up here. Yeah, it's quite a tricky one if we're not careful, so let's just take it easy. We're going to go up here and trigger some combat and get stuck into the first of a number. Oh, we've only got one hook horror at the moment, but I suspect that won't last for long. Let's have a look. Can we do the hit? Let's see, not a great camera angle from here. All we can see is that, let's give it a try, let's give it a go. Oh, ciao.
Hey, good looking.
Sniper shot, clearly. Let's pick up the Sussabark.
Nice.
Over here.
I don't like these flowers. They're
easy one to forget, but nice one for us to pick up. Now, do have another one down here, so let's take that one out. Right, kick this off. And again, we've only got the one, which is fortunate. I'm not going to try knock this one off. Give it some damage though. So let's see, disadvantage. Maybe if I move up just a touch and get it into range. This should be a decent shot for us. There we go. Oh, solid hit. And a second one. And yes, because we're level 5, a third one. Those d6s are all adding up. Let's move back a little touch.
My faith will protect me.
Okay. I don't really want to use these new level 3 spell slots, so I will just hit it with 12 against 6%, not bad. Wow! We must be getting the additional bonus. Yeah, 2d12. Nice. That's pretty good.
Forever dauntless.
Yeah, we'll pass on. I think given we're really approaching this from a range perspective, let's get a couple more ranged attacks in here. Oh, shame. Oh, goodness me. Well, you know what? I'm just going to move back here. One thing I don't want to do is give the hook horror too many opportunities to get like a big
It's go time.
jump, because they have a habit of leaping at us. Now this
This'll help.
should hit hard. 21, disappointing. If it's consistent, hey, I was just going to say, if it's consistent, we
I
won't
could go for
complain.
a good meal.
Now, I think, going to jump into stealth to see if we can get up here.
It's been a long day. Better stop to rest soon.
Yeah, I know
Sneak,
you're moaning
sneak.
because you've only got a couple of spell slots. I get it. But I'm super impatient. Let's see if we can just get a little further up here. It'll break any second as somebody walks into, one of the... There we go. But I am going to get up here.
In position.
Ah, that's interesting. He didn't break. So let's see if we can reapply Hunter's Mark. Let's bring him into the mix.
With every breath,
Ooh.
a purpose.
Can Lae'zel get up here? I know she's big dex girl. No.
There
Right.
is work to do.
In that case then,
No time to dally.
she'll probably trigger it straight away. Yeah, there we go. Okay.
On the victor's path.
I'm going to come
Making
up
my
to
move.
the same height so we don't have an elevation problem. But let's get a couple of shots in on the mage. Nice. Nice. Okay. Do I have... I wonder. You know what? Given he's thrown the shield up, let's just focus on the good horror. We've already got the Hunter's Mark. Let's see if we can hit this with... Let's make sure we don't hit Karlach. Nice. Got some damage there.
My turn.
Now, what I'm hoping I can do is push. Well, that's a bit feeble. I thought you had a... Oh, here we go. Boot of Giants. That's what I was looking for. Boot of Giants. Is that it? Is that the huge... Is that the huge boot we're talking about? Wow. Well, that's spectacularly nondescript. Okay. Can I grab this guy and then throw him over there? I wonder. Ugh, how dismal. You know what I'm going to do then? Let's go to
fury.
Lae'zel
I am
and let's see if Lae'zel can use some open hand magic to push the sucker.
Bye forever, pal.
Sorry, let's move you a little further round.
I will ascend.
Come on. We got the push, topple, stagger, and bop. You see, I think this is just a matter of... There we go. Bop, bop. Oh, that's good. That is really good. And then I think... Can we get line of sight to throw him off the edge? No, that's a real shame. I thought we might be able to do that. In that case, I'm going to go for a stunning strike.
Position.
Oh, you beauty. That should have been a punch. That really should have been a punch, but
Ready for another round?
now, let's see if that huge
One, two.
damage lets us clear this up, which it does. And, like I say, it's a shame we can't just lob him over here, but we can go over and jab him, given he's stunned. Okay,
Let's finish this.
we've handled this one pretty well. It was that clutch monk action that helped us. But yeah. Sorry, Phil Rowe. You got the rough end of the stick.
Something about an adamantine forge
You
hidden
made
here.
it. We got the
Amazing.
first clue about the adamantine forge. Oops.
Something's guarding it.
Don't need to pick the other stuff up. We'll get the tattered scroll. Let's just check it out. Yeah, magma. That's what we're thinking about. I'm going to leave the others. Half-eaten gnome. Sorry, no.
If you insist.
Let's come down
Hello.
here. Grab the other hook horror. And we're going to go into what I think could be one of our toughest fights. The bullet. Bullet's super tough. I think we will, for 100%, need Sovereign Glut in the mix. And I'm wondering whether we get Glut to reanimate this. Then it can come with us. Not always needed, but I gotta be honest, having a little extra firepower in the next fight is just clutch. Really, really clutch. Okay, let's move around here. There we go. Here she comes. Uh-oh. Entry turn-based mode. Grab your buns, everybody. I think I've got just enough time to get everyone close together. And then maybe, if positioning is kind to me, I can get myself into a spot where I can buff us all at the same time. Here we go. Right, let's see if I can do it. Speed potion. Can we get all of this? Oh yes, we can. Now obviously there's a limiting factor here, which is, you know, it's gonna drop us down a little bit because we will all have a turn coming up. It's gonna mean we're all knocked into that kind of exhausted state. But I genuinely think this is a strong way to do it. We don't have the bullet here right now, so this is more about positioning.
Whatever comes,
There.
I'm ready.
I'm definitely going to come across here. Is it worth us buffing up? You know what I'm going to do? Let's get the great sword in. We talked before about adding another kind of pet into the fight can be supremely effective. So let's get Razel into position. Boy, he doesn't have any high ground we can work with, but I am going to loop around here. I was going to see if I could get all the way around, but you know what? Let's come around this back side. And Glut. He's a glutton for punishment. No pun intended. And we'll get our hook horror ready. Definitely think the pounce and either, pounce and hook is probably the way to go. Alright, you jump up. Okay. Let's see. Oh, that's interesting. Didn't pull you in. Let's do that. So I want to make sure. Oh, no. Because he wasn't pulled into combat, he didn't have the haste. Oh well. Never mind. Okay. Let's start as we mean to go on. It's got 100 hit point shield. This is the diamond scales. Oh, wow. So lucky that we dodged that. Smack. Ooh, look at these big hits, guys. Take it back, Karlach. Big red mama's kicking ass. Nice. Really tough. Well impressed. Okay, let's move up.
I am death.
Now, I think I want to hang back.
What's the plan?
I am going to go for 70%. Damn. I don't want to give too much of a, kind of open area for him. actually protected. My mistake.
Victory awaits.
Okay. Come on. It's time to go. Let's get involved. Does this mean all of our attacks are diamond scales? Oh wow, that's incredible. Okay, so we gotta beat 15 damage to score a hit. Come on. Even with a crit, I can't trigger it. Okay. Now it's your turn. Oh, that is a surprise. I mean, obviously we can't hit the barn door, but okay. It's probably just out of range. Oh, it's just frustrating. Can get over here. Can attack next turn. So pounce. See if this does anything. It's prone. Multi-attack. Okay. But he also gets multi-attack on prone. There we go. 75%. Yes, folks. That is the most disappointing round of combat you've ever seen.
Keep fighting.
Okay, I'm going to move over here a little bit. We'll preserve life. I think that'll help. Yeah. Let's see if we can. No, still can't do anything. Wow. Feeling super effective right now.
Time to strike.
Battle
Let's
favors
get a
the
couple of
fierce.
shots off here. I think it's worth it. Have we got any immunities? Let me just check. Acid resistance. Okay. Well, that's okay. What else have we got? We're not going to go acid because of obviously resistance. Let's go electricity. This might trigger the damage hit. No. Let's try one more of those. Oh, we're through the damage shield, guys. We are through the damage shield. Okay. Go back around here. Still.
Swift and lethal.
Now, you're probably too far away. Oh no, you're not.
This is your
We
end.
live in hope. Come on. Ugh. No, we're getting there. One nip at a time. I'm going to back it up a little bit. See if we can get the others to take punishment before we do. Let's get a couple of big shots in. Come on, guys.
Good idea, Karlach.
It is prone. 19. We'll take it. Another 19. Oops, too quick. Last but by no means least, 20. 27, guys. Come on. Prone for 2 turns. Is that the hook horror that was most effective in the group then? You're up. It's up. Oh. I'm going to jump here. Let's see. Could we get it prone again? No. But we can get away. All adds up. Alright. That's okay. The NPC's eating the damage. Fine. What a great shot. Can't do the multi-attacks. It's not prone. But we can sure give it a punch. Folks, since when? Since when a sovereign glut been a total badass? I'm super surprised. Can we do 15? Oh, there we go.
Help
I
me.
hopes. That went better than expected.
Ooh.
I'm honest. That can be such a difficult fight. Do get the Blood Guzzler Garb, which we won't be using. But yes, that went super well. Even if our
What's that?
even if our opener was suboptimal. Yeah, that'll do. Let's go over here, check out the gravestone.
The rock under your in memory of Myrna, a shining
Let's dig up
light
that
in this.
grave.
As you dig, you
Something's etched into this collar.
Don't cover. Yeah, it's for use
read
in
it.
the big
Too
tower.
bad.
All right. Let's see where we're at. 20 minutes through. Let's go and take down the Dwergar down here. Maybe Karlach's super kick will come into play. There's a couple of decent ledges if we can get lucky. But I confess, my stealth archer was very often sat here and plinked away and killed a few of them. But that is less interesting
Lucky.
as a playthrough. So instead, let's take our little army of fun, and we'll go and take everyone down. I don't need to go back, but I do need to go down here. Let's go. Nice bit of design as we head down towards through the decrepit village down towards the beach. We've got one in here and one over there. Yeah, didn't make it. Oh, that's a huge surprise.
What? Gek! Got someone sneaking up on us.
Attack. Sneaking up on you? We just ran down, ready to punch everyone in the face.
Put 'em
Come
up.
on. Everybody is expecting me to kick you into next week. So... Why is this so weak? Guys, why is this so weak? I was expecting this to be just awesome. You know, no chance to lob him anywhere interesting. Yeah, no, I can get him down here. Look at that. That's a bit more like it. Whee! See, now that's what we want to see. When we do This Is Sparta, the last thing we want is to kick him about 6 foot. Oh, that's a juicy shot. Yeah, I'm gonna go for Cole actually. Nice, really nice. And I wonder if I can get up behind him. And will this kick be any more effectual? Let's see. I'm not going to do a Sparta. Oh, it's not too late. Okay. All right, folks. I'm reasonably impressed with that. You know, I'm used to things being a little more interesting, but there's some good shooting. Can we shoot from up here? No. That's annoying. Can I get down there? You know what? I probably can. I can probably get a shot by using my bonus action to jump close. So here we go, jump. We've got a couple of shots. Let's hope we can make them. Oh, guys, really? Really? That's disappointing. That's really disappointing. In that case, what have we got that we can throw down? Cause some distress. Shattered Dragar. Lurgan, there we go. Let's chuck this in the middle. So it's gonna allow us to pitch down a little Little fire action. Split that. We'll send that over to Will. Right, come on, Willie. Come on, Willie. Impress us. Wow. Yeah, that was super unimpressive. Super unimpressive. And look, how we're so close. Okay,
Time to strike.
34 damage. That is insane. I'm really tempted to go in here, as opposed to sort of getting some more damage on Get Coal. You know what?
Taste my fury.
Let's go get him. Come on. No. There we go. Huge movement range. Huge. What is going on, guys? Hello?
No time to waste.
There's not a lot of movement range left. Ooh. Roundhouse kick for the win. Let's get over here. There's another guy over here. Let's see if split those. Let's see if you can throw a grenade. I think he's somewhere over here. Can't remember exactly where, but ooh, clutch. He's there, but it didn't break his invis. That's really interesting. I thought it would. I think she comes over this way. Yeah.
Have to keep going.
One of those times where you can't really hit anything there, but let's see. There you go. Hi there. Hey, how you doing? Surprise. So, he is surprised. Ooh. This is going to sound strange, but can we do a jump down to sort of... No, movement isn't huge. But I bet we can jump into... Look at that. Folks. I've always wanted to play through with like a druid, a reanimated druid. They just look super fun to me. Maybe that's what I'll do next. Who can tell? That's a shame. Can't really get at him, but he can't really get at us, so we go this way, I think. Top of the round. Got this guy who's down here. Like I said, we know he's kind of in that position. See if I can bust it again. I think it was back here. Come on, dude. We've got to be able to break you out of this at some point. Yeah, let's do one more. Either that, or I'm hitting a load of boxes really effectively.
I will ascend. My path be true.
One of those moments where you're kind of hoping, you could do something. No, we'll just stand here looking excited. Can't do anything. Shazam. What I could do, I like to say, it might not be enough to break, is put that across here. And if he doesn't pop next turn, then I could always, can always try and blow up that area and see. Whoa, 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 tiger.
Gods, it's
I have
hot
not
in here.
finished yet. I would like to throw something over there that hopefully will blow your face off. I don't want to do that yet. Let's do some more fire. Guess everybody's thinking to themselves, is this actually doing anything, Phil? Really? Is this the most ineffectual use of thrown items and actually somewhere else completely? Who knows? Wow. That was special.
Got to press on.
He's got to get up. Oh, he's a little bit further away, maybe. Yeah. So that wasn't doing anything. Oh, how depressing. We managed to get through it. Let's jump over here now. Can you jump there? There we go. Like I say, these guys are pretty easy to be honest. You know, even not stealthing up on them, we weren't massively inconvenienced by them. And you're just about to get your head kicked in. Come on, novice. Seeing as I wasted a bunch of ammunition on you, let's give you some headshots. Okay, not too bad. Take that.
Victory awaits.
Oh yeah. Let's do the roundhouse. Oh, beautiful. Can we finish him off? Smack. There we are. Now, the hook horror is nearly dead. Eliminate the other sovereign? That's not the way it works, bro. I've noticed though, he does suddenly become a lot tougher. You know, that is something we definitely,
Let's cook with fire, baby.
feel like. So let's move around. Oh wow. Oh wow. Definitely got the attack figure there. He's too heavy to shove. And he's too heavy to shove. Okay. We've got none of the yeah, we've got none of the stuff that knocks him back. Yeah. Can we throw him? No, we can't throw. We don't have any key, so we can't do the fantastic shove. Well, let's get some damage. No, everybody loves a good punch in the face. We'll give it spades. Keep that in place for now. We'll get up here. Right. Let's hit you with some shots. You're going to get a few. Let's see how we get on. 40, 19. Is it enough? Ooh, so close.
Talk to me.
Shadow Heart? Toll the Dead?
Well, it's lights out for old Glut.
Yeah, you're right,
He gave it his
everybody.
best shot anyway.
That was surprising.
I'm not sure I know how to
I'm going to
apologize
do...
for that.
Let's give everyone a little heal. Remember, because we're a life domain druid, it certainly comes with a little more punch.
Now this is my happy place.
Let's move over. Now, can I throw this? It looks like an odd angle, though. Yeah, there we go. You can get it. 19. Come on, returning pike. Is it enough? It is!
What's cooking?
Healing up.
What I wouldn't give for a good rest about
I think we handled that really well. Poor old Sovereign Glut got his head handed to him. Greedy. Let's just go up and loot up here. I think it went surprisingly well. That and the bullet fight, to be honest. Both went better than you'd normally expect. Let's get down here. I do wonder if there's an interesting minion build, you know, that's worth kind of playing through. My only worry is that I think you'd get some really long turns. You know, you'd end up with 15 skeletons or rotted things that you've got to run around, and I would argue that that might not be super interesting. I do wonder whether folks would prefer something more like a solo run. You know, how do I use a real sort of stealth-based character?
All right.
Shadow Monk. I've toyed with a Shadow Monk Assassin for a while. I think it's one of the ones I'd really like to do a playthrough on.
Thrive in a lake this dismal?
Maybe use the paired crossbow pistols. That'd be really nice. Yeah, something like that could be a bit of fun, as opposed to the Minion Mancer. Okay, so these are all done. Let's loop back round this way. Loot up. Pick up the waypoint. I think we've already got that. Lacquerite. Can't miss out on picking stuff up, guys. We've made really solid progress. I don't think there's much in here. Spotted diary. Yeah, they're talking about the little deep gnome that we rescued. Okay, let's get everyone over here and then let's split. Gold necklace. Again, another interesting item is here. In this area, there's a bunch of pirates. If we're doing the one of the expansion playthroughs, sorry, not expansion, the mod playthroughs.
What's that?
Like I say, I do miss some of those. I think in the next run, the focus will be less about just trying to get through this
Hello.
and picking up the big achievement, getting golden dice. And I think it'll be much more about playing something that's going to be a bunch of fun. So we'll add a few mods in. Who knows, we might even take the Morgana Evelyn mod where Shadowheart looks very sexy in her little dress. That could be kind of fun. I'm not going to go up that way. We all know what's up there, and that's not really something I want to wrestle with at this stage. We'll come to the spectator in good time. Just not yet. Hoovering up, we'll go back to the grove. Get a little hand in for being awesome. Few little bits and bobs here. Nice. Oh, just thinking about that alternate playthrough. The Shadow Monk as a main. Do you think that would be kind of fun? Like, I've loved taking Karlach on this journey. She has some great lines. One of the most interesting characters. And I hope you've enjoyed it as well. Let's pick up a few
Work
bits.
off. versus myconids.
But yeah, I do think it's
Looks like
probably
they slaughtered
time
each other.
after 10 episodes for us to take a little pause. And then if folks want us to pick it back up again, we can certainly do that. There we go. Almost back to the grove. Now, if you remember, one of the things we wanted to do was be careful of that area. Right? We can pitch it and pop that all up.
Torch store. Best watch my step. They
But
like
what
to
we will
explode.
do,
Not sure what the other mushrooms are.
and just be aware of this if you're playing one of the other modes. Time stop when you're getting close. Because remember, this will change the way things work. If you don't do this, then you just lose all this extra kit. Yeah. Get yourself back over here in turn-based mode. Thank you very much. Pop. I don't think we need any Tinmas spores at the moment, but we'll pick one up. Let's go and say hey to the Sovereign. Hey Sovereign, how you doing? We can tell him about. Actually, we can tell him about clearing out the Dwergar. We can also tell him about our experience with Sovereign Glut.
It greets you with a harrowing elegy, cheerless as the
The
music.
rot has been
fragrant.
purged.
Freely you have given the god.
Give
but
us some fat
before
loot.
this,
Thanks
In
very
your
much.
mind's eyes,
And it gives us
This
a quest to go
one
and
is
kill
called
Nia.
the
Yeah,
drop.
no worries, mate. We'll do that for you.
Peace
guess what?
bringer, Be
you are
Kill
one
Glut
with
as well.
spore.
the songs we
He's so chill. He's like, yeah, man, don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. Here comes the rest of the crew. They're running in slowly from over there. Meanwhile, let's get down here. Grab our loot. Fat loot. And we'll have a quick chat with Dareth, I think. Magic. We got some really decent XP in this session already. Nice. All the bits. Hoover, Hoover. Do you pick up everything too? Or is it just me? Can't resist checking all the bags. We'll read that.
The cover proudly announces this book to be
Plump mating
Plump
rituals.
mating
Come on, guys,
rituals.
you know we know. You know we know.
under dark
sound
fauna
and
for
success.
scrutiny. What remains?
Oh hell yes.
More about this forge. The
Nice.
other notes mention some sort of
Cool.
guardian.
We're pretty loaded up right now. A few pieces to go. Up here. Yeah. Let's give those to Willie. Let's give these to Shadowheart. I definitely prefer Shadowheart to have the flexibility to throw out you know, some interesting power from scrolls. I think it just feels right, you know, kind of make her more of a multicaster. Okay, I can sell a bunch of this other rubbish. Is there anything I want to don? I don't think there is.
Sharp as ever.
Apart from that, as the alternative, short sword of first blood. You know what? Let's flip that across, just because it gives us an additional stealth option. Oh, we can always bounce that back on as required.
Come on, let's go.
Yeah, let's go.
Time for a natter.
We'll be clearing out soon. No point in lingering now I've got the noble
that's
stock.
right, darling. Let's see what you got. Yeah. Nothing much. Got a few bits and pieces. We'll definitely take some of these. Gonna go for that as well. Oh, look at this. Because I'm gonna switch away from potions of healing to greater potions in the very near future. Let's get rid of this stuff that we don't use. Yeah, I keep all the rest. How many shovels? Gonna keep a couple of javelins. I don't think I necessarily need all of them. Get rid of all this. Almost certainly gonna keep. Oh, let's take that back. All this vendor trash. I'll keep that. Keep that for later. Not quite sure why I'm still carrying Minthara's clobber around with me. I mean, I know we're going to see her in Act 2. We're going to have a great time. I'm sure there's a bunch of this stuff I just don't need. Get rid of these. Sleep is kind of beyond useful for us now. Yeah, I think that'll do. Let's balance that out. Let's hand a little coin over, but not too much, a couple of hundred. Pretty good. We ended up with some decent alchemy. Extra 25. And bear in mind, we still haven't gone out to the Knolls yet. That's a really good point. We could definitely do with heading out that way. We'll go for those. I like to hand those out a little bit later on. Yeah, we'll keep the rest. Okay. There's some decent, half decent bits. That's worked out pretty well. So, from here, like I said, we could either take the boat across and go and take down near, do the Adamantine Forge. I think really though, what I'd really like to do is finish off this session 10 with the top fight. You know, we've had a couple of interesting ones.
Let me at it.
And I think it's about time. Oh, actually, I think it's about high time we took on the Beholder. Sorry, not the Beholder. Let's not get too carried away. That would be a rather quick thing. What we're going to do is we are going to take on the Spectator. I don't mean the newspaper from the UK.
I'm going in.
Pop.
Best foot forward.
Let's go across here.
Silence is golden.
And then we'll get you into position.
Damn, it's good to be alive.
I do like to try and get her up here.
My faith protects me.
Actually, you know what?
This way.
I wouldn't be too worried if all
Blackets
our
will
other
be done.
characters ended up the stairs. Whoa! What's happening to my camera?
Quickly then.
Stop wiggling around so much. Like pinning down jelly. Alright.
On the prowl.
Here we go.
Going on the side.
Let's... Oops.
Oh, action, not reaction.
And stealth.
Perfect.
And then...
Eyes open, mouth shut.
Alright. Fingers crossed. Here it comes. The drow. All held. Except I'm not walking down there. I've triggered it from a little distance away. Minor continuity wibble. Oh, there's a great big eyeball flying behind me. Yes. Would you really look like that? I think you'd probably be running. I would be. Everybody loves that. Yeah. Time to run. 3, 2, 1. Boom. Paranoid dreams. What's this? Oh. So. I probably would have used the extra to hit, but I'm going to trigger. I think I can hit from here. Yeah, I can. Let's see if this will enter the rest of us into combat. Oh, it does, but otherwise tangentially. Let's move over here a little bit.
Need to keep focused.
Bring her up. You know what? You know I'm going to do it. I'm going to put this sucker next to it, right next to him. Oh. I say, don't get too close. Don't get too close, girl.
Best step softly.
I'd like for you to take a Toll the Dead to enter combat. No, it's too far away. But you can hit it with that bit. 75%. Look at that. Paranoid Dreams 4. What's Paranoid Dreams? When this spectre is struck, it dreams in fear after 5 paranoid dreams. Oh gosh. That is terrifying. Okay. Okie dokie. Hey Karlach, it's time to get into combat. Let's use one of these because you almost certainly won't be able to get it on first hit.
Easy as.
Okay. Spunk. It's gonna zap me. Is that the way that works then? Or are you just gonna get punched in the face?
This is my time.
Let's move her back a little bit.
This is gonna feel good.
Come on, Karlach, honey. Big red. Look at that. That's what I'm talking about. Smack. Whoa. Whoa. I've not seen that before. That's awesome. Okay.
Mizora, is that
It's interesting.
you?
Okay.
Swift and lethal.
So we kind of evaded some of it.
This.
It's down to 63.
Concentrate.
Gonna go healing word here. Just in case. And then I'm gonna move a little way out the way.
Time
All
to
right.
strike.
Paralyzed, frightened, befuddled. Yep, you woke one up. Oh wow. That could have been worse. It's going to push our ability to get across there though, because the range is huge. Okay, so it's going to take us like 3 turns to get over here. Yeah, can't get that much closer here. Oh wow, okay. So he's befuddled and frightened, so he's not doing anything. Well, there's not really much that we could hit from that range, even up here. Look. Ugh. And the best we can probably do is like smacking this little sucker. Oosh. Well, that's a disappointment. I'm gonna have to start coming
On I
down.
go. Victory awaits.
Yeah, we're gonna do the same, I think. Let's see
path
if I
be
can get
true.
him to use my jump. Yeah, look at that. Look at that. Okay. Now, I clearly can't hit this. Can hit him. Yeah, I think we'll go for that. One more. Oh, close. Nothing. Back to us. I don't think I can hit it. I mean, you know, hill giant strength, you'd expect me to be able to launch it somewhere exciting, but I don't think I can hit either of those. I can't. I'm ever so sorry,
Got
Tekathy. Looks like you're just gonna eat massive thrown damage. What I will do is I'll pop this. Because it's gonna come over it's gonna come over to see us very soon. So let's just stay up here. What a surprise. You're coming up. Yeah, keep coming. Okay. Pops the spiritual weapon. I think I'm okay with that though, if I'm honest. I do think it's a shame that I didn't. Yeah, it is a shame that I didn't manage to maintain my concentration. Target outside on range. Come on, governor. Sure, I should be able to hit you from here. There we are. Let's just double check for resistances. Nothing. So I'm going to hit you with everything on the kitchen sink. Let's get the Hunter's Mark on. It might make all the difference. Oh, now this is interesting. I do have one of these, but I think we're going to go lightning. Come on, a couple of good shots. Nice. Can't argue with that, folks. Solid damage. Boom. I'm going to move back over here. Get myself out of range.
I am fury.
Can you just get a couple of shots on it? I think it's done. I think it's nearly done.
Victory awaits.
It's about to pop off though. So, I'm going to zip along here.
Make way.
Do I dare leave this 2 hit points to
Need to act fast.
the perpetually awesome Shadowheart? Come on, girl. You've got this. Gonna get it right into position. What's that looking like? 60%. 60%. Or we can just take a shot. 75. Let's do it. Boink. Oh, how painful is that?
Victory awaits.
You just gotta leave it. 2 hit points left. Can we get to Karlach? Oh! Again, really clutch play. Now, let's just see the damage that this is going to do. Oh, I can't hit from there. Maybe if I slide over here. Because that is some height right there. This is about as high as you're going to get. Okay. Yes, ladies and gentlemen, that's a one-shot. Now, I don't think I can hit over here. No. I don't know if I can hit over with bow either. It's time to get down here. So let's get right there. Jump to here. Smash him. Still can't. Don't think I can hit from here. Maybe. Let's check it out. One more. Oh, look at that. Threading the needle. 24 damage. Beautiful. It's a real chef's kiss moment. You're gonna go ranged? No, you're gonna dash. Oh, good gracious. Oof. Now, we've got to be able to hit him. Come on.
Can't give up.
Here we go. Can we? Can we? Yeah, yeah, headshot. Headshot. Look at her. Truly, she is
Battle favors
spectacular.
the fearless.
I do want to get her down though. Come on, show him what you're made of. Come on, Lae'zel. Smack. I meant roundhouse. Smack. Last but by no means least.
Forever dauntless.
Love it. Don't need to put the hunter's mark on. But look. We've got to be able to finish him here. That, ladies and gentlemen, is how you do it.
While I'm at it,
Took down the spectator. Took down all the drow. Filling our
for
pockets.
me,
Limited risk. I know we had we were able to kind of effectively minimize the spectator's legendary action. Ooh, beautiful. But I thought that went spectacularly well. Pop. Oh dear. Really? Well, I won't say I'm super surprised, but I did think I was out of range of that. Take those out for a distance. I'll scoop these last little bits up, and then I'll bid you adieu. Like I say, if you're interested in seeing the rest of this playthrough, leave me a comment. Let me know you want to see some more. If we want to take Big Red on her journey through the rest of Act 1 and into Act 2,
That's curious.
you let me know. But until then, from me, from Karlach, Shadowheart, Lae'zel, and Will, I'll say sayonara, Robocop, and hopefully we'll see you again real soon. Take care, and bye bye.